What's up, everybody? It's Missy Bar, and it is officially winter. Yes, it got really cold last night, and we got a lot of sleet, and these little doves were taking refuge right outside my door. So I was like, oh my God, stay warm, you guys. And they do. Birds know how to stay warm. They kind of move around, and they huddle together, so they're going to be okay. But I was wondering, what's the difference between snow and sleet? Because we got a lot of sleet, which happens when snow melts into rain as it warms up, then freezes again into ice pellets and then hits the ground. But snow is made of ice crystals formed in below freezing temperatures from cloud to ground, and it's fluffy and white. All right, so to begin my cabin in the snow, I just start with, triangle, parallelogram, rectangle, and make this beautiful little cabin. Really simple. Okay, now we're going to add some beautiful trees, and we're going to paint. So this was a cabin I stayed in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, which was fantastic because we didn't expect it to snow, and it did the next morning. So amazing. So I mixed a little bit of black with red, and it turned out to be the perfect color for this cabin. Okay, now I painted that. Now it's time to mix some color to add the trees because they weren't brown. They were kind of like this really dark gray. So I added a little bit of white to my black and then had this beautiful gray come out and painted my tree trunks and my tree limbs and branches and so on. Now the trick to drawing nice trees is to think of the letter Y over and over again, and you'll see what I mean. Now to add a little perspective where things look closer or farther away, I made the two tree trunks in front a little bit lower on the paper and bigger so they seem like they're closer. Now I'm adding just a little bit of white to create a little bit of light and shadow. All right, now that my trees are done, I am adding a chimney so that we could have a fireplace inside the cabin. Okay, and also wanted to blow dry everything to make sure that before I added my sky, all of this was dry because then it would smear, Okay, just adding some beautiful light blue sky and a little pond outside. So I'm adding my pond color, and that was just a little bit of gray, which is white and black, and some blue and a little green, and it looked fantastic. Okay, so now to add the snow with a little bit of shadows. See, those shadows are kind of blue, so yes, white, definitely white paint, my favorite, and then add just a little bit of blue for the beautiful shadows. If you can see, I'm doing some diagonal lines with my blue shadow, and it looks really cool. Now to add that white paint to make the snow on top of the house, and to make it look thick, I added a blue shadow along the edge, and it made it look so fantastic. I also added some black and gray to the window and doors. And then, like I said, the texture, just added a little bit more to the cabin. And now I'm adding just a few little leaves and branches. And once again, a little bit of snow. And here it is. It looks so beautiful. I want to go back to Broken Bow where I stayed in that beautiful little cabin. I hope you have fun painting your cabin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much, and I love you guys. I hope you have a warm, cozy winter inside and have fun outside. Bye-bye.